What's up, everybody? It's not really going to be a video today. I'm just going to, sit here and chat with you guys, answer any questions that anybody has. I'm just not really feeling up to, actually, you know, record any video today. It's my last day off before I got to go back to work. Um, yeah, there's not really a whole lot of anything going on. I'm just resting and relaxing as much as possible. Um, I don't know, we had a long night yesterday, at the fair, and, yeah, like it says in that video that I just posted the other night from it, I was using my new 4K camera, and, you know, I didn't feel like trying to mess with battery packs and all this other stuff, so I didn't have a whole lot of battery left on it. I realized that, of course, when you record something like that on, higher resolution, then it drains the battery on it a little bit quicker. So, I'm still that's the first time I really used it for anything, so, um, what little bit I got was all that I was able to get, so it kinda sucks, but like I said, there's really nothing much I really could have done about it. I mean, and plus I was there to spend time with my family. So, yeah. But, yeah, right now I'm just like I said, I'm just chilling in the bedroom again. Munchkin is taking a nap. Apparently, he's still tired from last night too. So we're all just, hanging out here. Um, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just really not feeling like 100%. I don't know what exactly is going on, but just not really feeling up to a whole lot. So please excuse me for that. I do apologize. And another thing is I know I'm not feeling that great because I'm not even hungry for any lunch. I'm just waiting for Munchkin to wake up from his nap. Um and I let him wake up on his own because if we try to force him awake, it is yeah, it's crazy. So, um especially since it's not a big deal because he doesn't go to school today. 'Cause of, his transition days. Um, so yeah, I'm just gonna let him wake up on his own so there's no unnecessary drama or anything. But, yeah, we're just doing our thing. He's taking a nap. I'm just hanging out in the room. Figured I'd get on here and, talk to you guys, see what's going on, that way I could at least, talk to my subscribers and everything, see what's going on with you guys. So, anyways, what's up, guys? What was that? I have no idea what that was. No idea. Forgot to turn the fan on my little laptop cooling stand. I got it underneath. um, everything, so it's cooling everything off at once. But yeah, if anybody has any questions or anything, especially about what I post, please feel free to ask me. I've explained it multiple times in multiple videos. By no means am I trying to be professional. It's just, it's there. Why can't we just have fun? Seriously. Instead of being so judgy about it, like I said, I'm low income. I've got very little resources to work with, and you know, I got to take care of my family too. So I don't really have a whole lot of time or money to really, go out and do all these crazy videos and stuff. And for me, like I said, it's just something to do for fun. Um, you know, learning, getting back into you know, video editing and stuff like that. So by no means am I trying to be professional or anything. That's not my goal. It's just to have fun. So here in a little bit, I'll be going out there. I got a few dishes to do, not a whole lot. So I'll get that situated. But like I said, if anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask. I'll gladly answer whatever I can. All right. So I guess today we can do a little Q&A. Um the question for today is quite simply, what should we discuss? Let me know. Like I said, we'll figure things out together, guys. I just want to know from y'all, what is it exactly that you guys are looking for from me? Because I'd like to keep you guys entertained and whatnot, but like I said, certain circumstances, I, I can only do so much. And in the meantime, that's another reason why I've been doing stuff like the AI shorts, because not only does it make it easier for me to get things out of my mind and, actually out there, I guess you could say, but if I can't come up with anything and to at least have something for you to watch or anything like that, I don't want you guys to feel like I've just, you know, went poof out of nowhere. So, I mean, it's AI, guys. If it wasn't there to be used, then they wouldn't put it on there. And like I said, being one person doing this and not having a whole lot of, resources to do a whole lot, it helps me at least have something. I'm not using it just to say, oh, well, I'm just going to completely rely on it. It's just something that I do on the side, get my get my ideas out there to at least give you a glimpse of like what I'm trying to do, but I just don't have the means to do. If that makes sense to anybody, which I hope somebody would understand. Like I said, I'm not doing this for profit. I'm just doing this for fun. But I do appreciate those of you who have stuck with me. Okay, let me see if that works. So, can everybody still hear me okay? Or I can hear myself, but I just want to make sure I had some kind of problem. If anyone's new, welcome in. I'm just hanging out today. My son's here with me today because it's his last off day before he starts his kindergarten like full time. So he's staying at home with me. Um, so yeah, there's not really a whole lot going on. Like I said, we're just relaxing. But yeah, if there's any topics that anybody wants to discuss, please feel free to let me know in the chat or in the comments. We'll um we'll answer to the best of our abilities. I'm sure a lot of people are probably busy, which that's fine. That's understandable. Like I said, I don't really, I'm not here to tell somebody what to do or anything else like that. So I have been looking up some different ways that I can actually use my new sports camera that I got, that 4K one, that little tiny one. So I've been trying to figure out because if you know, you know, I have had problems with, trying to come up with ideas and stuff like that to actually, you know, record anything because it's like I don't know, I just haven't been able to really figure anything out. So I try to kind of figure out, oh, like, okay, well, what can I do with this? I want to do something like this, you know, but I have to kind of find out where to start because, like I said, I'm still getting used to this again, and I don't really have anybody else to sit down and brainstorm or anything else with. It would be nice, but it is what it is. I don't have any filming partners or anything else. The only other person I usually record with is my wife, and you know, it usually just depends on if she's available or if she's feeling up to recording or not. So, and I'm also, in case people are wondering, I know it's been a while since the last time I've done a podcast episode, but it's just because there's just really not been anything for me to really talk about. So I just haven't had any kind of topics to go over. That's why there hasn't been another episode in that. And then, like I said, you know, things going on in my personal life with, taking care of my family and everything. I mean, I don't know what anybody expects. I'm only human. Hopefully everybody understands. I'd like to do more. It's just a matter of, you know, actually being able to. But yeah, right now all we're doing, we're just hanging out. Like I said, I just really haven't felt up to actually, turning the camera on or anything today. I'm just like I said, I'm still kind of wore out and just not really feeling good after, the late night that we had at the fair last night. So, and just like I've explained before, that video I took of the lawnmower raises you know, that's about all the footage I was able to get before my camera died on me. And I do apologize for not being able to get a little bit more. People have been, you know, upset about that. That apparently, I do short videos and whatever. I'm sorry that timing is one of those things. Like whenever I record short, quick little videos of cleaning the girls for the night. That's it. It doesn't require much at night. We just vacuum their cage real quick, give them fresh food and water, and then I just end the video real quick and get ready for bed myself. I mean, you gotta understand, I've got my family that I have to take care of, and I'm trying to time everything to where even if it's just a quick like 1 to 3 minute video, I mean if that's the best I can do with the timing and whatever's available in front of me, then I'm sorry. I mean, it's not a full-time job for me. This this is for fun. I can't just drop everything if I'm not, you know, able to support my family doing it. That's why, I just try to have fun and be like, okay, well maybe everybody would like to see the guinea pigs for a minute. So do a quick little video, and I can't film anything after that because when that time is up, when we're done taking care of them, we're getting ready for bed ourselves. So I don't know what people expect. I mean, I'm not gonna stay up all night you know, and record. I mean, I can't do that, especially when, you know, like that day, they both had to get up early. My son had to get ready for school in the morning, and my wife had to work the next day. So, but yeah, it's just one of those things. It's kind of frustrating that, I have to explain myself to folks as to why, I do what I do. It's like, I'm sorry, it's not a professional channel. I'm not here to professionally record. It's there for fun. I'm practicing and learning how to record videos and edit again since it's been so long. Just hanging out, trying to make new friends and acquaintances. That's basically all it is. I mean, I don't know what else to tell anybody. So I don't know. I'll discuss. Yeah, there goes the connection warning again. I don't know. I'm in the same room as the router. I don't know what's going on with the connection. Keeps going in and out. I don't think it really could be because of the weather because it's not storming anymore. I don't know, guys. I'm just fed up with a lot of things. I'm tired. But yeah, I do have um a script idea that I was looking into earlier. Um I was asking the YouTube studio to, see what I can do with it, cuz like I said, I'm new to a lot of things. So I was like, "Okay, well, based on what I've done already, what do you think I can do for, you know, the next video or whatever for using my new little sports camera?" So, and it gave me a few ideas. I'm going to try one of them whenever I get a chance. I don't know exactly when that'll be. It just depends on my schedule. Because, like I said, today's my last day off before I go back to work. So, and me being part time and a broken up schedule and everything, it's kind of hard to pinpoint when I'll be available to do a whole lot. So, just hope everybody just bears with me and I can get what I can done for y'all. That's why I always apologize to everybody ahead of time that I am sorry that you know, I can only do so much. I try to give y'all stuff and, that's all I can say. Hopefully everybody's having a good day today. Hopefully. Trying to see if maybe my microphone was charging at the same time. I don't think it is. As long as it's still working right now, that's all that matters. I'll charge it later whenever I get done. Here in a minute, I'm gonna go check on a little guy, make sure he's all right. He's taking a nap, so poor little guy is probably still exhausted from the fair. So yeah, I just hate that I didn't get a whole lot of footage before my camera died on me. So didn't really have an opportunity to do a whole lot. I kind of wish I was able to, but I mean, it happens. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh God, I'm so tired. So what's everybody else doing today? Is everybody doing okay? Does anybody have any comments, questions, suggestions, anything they'd like to add to the conversation? Like I said, please feel free to jump in at any time. You're more than welcome to. Like I said, we're just chilling, just hanging out. For me, it's basically whatever happens, happens at this point. So, oh man, 31 minutes live. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? If you're new here, welcome in. Like I said, we're hanging out, we're chilling. There's nothing going on, you know. It's just what we do, guys. Feel free to come in, hang out, talk, chat, whatever. I really don't know what else I'm going to do today other than I know I have to finish some housework before I do anything else, but we'll get to that later. First things first, it's, chill as much as I can, talk to you guys, you know, all that fun stuff. Like to see how you all are doing. Now after this, I'm probably not going to be able to go online. Um Probably not until like maybe Monday. It really just depends on, like what all we're doing, other than work and everything. So, like I said, I got my own little family I gotta take care of. So, whatever the wife wants to do, then that's what we're gonna do. So, just so you guys know ahead of time. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get back on to notifying everybody on all the app and the website and everything on what's going on. Here lately, it's just been a whole lot of stuff going on, guys. That's why I haven't really had an opportunity to update anything is because of it all. And usually the only things I do that I announce that are new, that are I guess you could say technically significant is new podcast episodes, and I haven't done any new episodes yet, so there's really no point in really updating it, if that makes any sense. Now, I'll update it whenever, there actually is something, but until then, just there's just really not a point, so right now I'm gonna go check on my son for a second, make sure he's okay. He's taking a nap, so I just wanted check on him real quick. So I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. I went to go check on my son. He's passed out. He is snoring so hard. I mean, he did sleep in this morning. Um, we expected that, especially after how much fun he had at the fair last night. So, but he played for a little bit after breakfast, and then I went to go check on him earlier, and he was done. He was just sleeping, snoring. Poor little guy's worn out. Here in a little bit, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna attempt to wake him up without, you know, screaming and crying. He gets so mad whenever you wake him up. So I'm trying to figure out how to, wake him up to eat without, you know, making him angry or upset. So I guess we'll figure that out. Um, but yeah, like I said, in the meantime, with that Q&A on there, um, just let me know in the comments or the chat, like, what you guys would like for me to discuss, or if there's a topic that you'd like to discuss. Just anything, Um, for me, that also kind of helps me figure out, like, okay, well, that gives me something that I can look into and, you know, dig deeper and, you know, have some kind of substance. So let me know in the comments or the chat what you'd like to talk about, or what you think we should talk about. And other than that, we're going to go ahead and call it for right now. Like I said, I'm going to go take care of my son. And I will see you all in the next one, guys. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Let me know what you think about things. Like I said, I'm not a professional by any means. I'm just doing this for fun. So let me know, and I'll see you all later.